New players. I think this dragon is going to help us with our quest. Veteran player. Am I alone in this? Or didn't you all notice that he was white? Hey, what's up everybody, it's SkyDieRay here, welcome to another DnDMemes video. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Before jumping into the video, I wanna quickly kindly ask you if you wanna smash the like button or the dislike. It doesn't matter as long as it's engagement with the video. Maybe leave a comment, it's all helps the same if you wanna do that. Thank you so much. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Diamonds shouldn't be expensive in D&D because they're overpriced on Earth on purpose as a scam made by the bears. Or the bears, I don't know. Yeah, they're not rare, they're just, you know, fakely overpriced, I guess, something like that. It's kind of common knowledge at this point, isn't it? Or I don't know, have you heard about that? Yeah, they're not rare. The bears manually controls the market price by limiting the amount of diamonds on the market. But, you know, who says there isn't an entity that's doing the same thing in the Dungeons and Dragons universe? Or in the world of, you know, wherever the campaign is being played. Because, you know, D&D isn't immune to greedy people, so... Always at your service. When you remind the DM that an enemy can attack with advantage, resulting in the death of a party member. I'm doing my part. Nice. Yeah, you shouldn't even feel bad about it. I mean, it's part of the rules, right? It does suck for the player that died, but, you know, it's not... it's not the fault of the player that reminded the DM. It's just the fault of the DM that he forgot, I guess. If you want to blame someone for it. I wish I could play D&D and be a fairy crow just to do like this. Credit to its author. Yep, this sword's real curse, alright? Wanna pretend we're fairies to get a human to touch it? Stop reading my mind. Isn't that a bit mean? Well, someone has to churn out antagonists. I love a good redemption arc. Who doesn't? Psst, hey buddy, you like swords? I have been a blacksmith since my parents' tragic death. Oh my gosh, today is your day. Dead language, my... You are fighting the big bad evil guy. Your DM says something in Latin. The cleric responds in fluent Latin. I don't think Latin is a language in D&D though. Hope this isn't a repost. It's a good one. A simple, tangible, and effective way to improve your body snatcher /the thing /doppelganger session or campaign. The night after your players discover that there is a creature impersonating humanoids and they all take a long rest, have everyone roll a perception check. Pretend to make a note of it, but say nothing further. Next morning, hand each player a note and tell them that they are to read the note and then pass it back to you. They cannot show it to other players. Each player receives the same note that reads, "You awake well rested and rejuvenated. You feel ready to face whatever challenges the day may bring. Continue playing your character as normal." Watch the magic happen. Oh god, that is so... Oh, man. That's... do you remember the story from a few episodes ago? Or meme, I don't know what it was. With an old rogue party and the DM pretending that one of them is a traitor, but none of them was a traitor. This is... this is pretty much that. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I love it. Yep. And that was after you passed your save. Did you just say I took 86 fire damage? No, I said you just took 86 fire damage. Oh, that's much worse. You don't want to imagine what would have happened if you didn't get the save. Jesus Christ. And maybe the save was just to get knocked or something, you know? It's fine. There is no way to have... Oh wait, hang on, I read that wrong. There is no wrong way to have fun. Yeah, that makes more sense. DM to the power gamer. Whoa, 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 slow down, friend. Don't you know that sometimes you have to stop and smell the flowers? With a roleplay encounter, for example? Variant Human Knowledge Cleric 2 Rogue One Bard X. Flower smelling champion. Oh god, Jesus Christ. I mean, min-maxing is part of some people's enjoyment of the game, right? Off by a factor of more than 10. Rope, hempen. 50 feet. 10 pounds. 57 feet of 800 pounds test hemp rope equals 15 3/8 ounces, which is less than 1 pound. I have never felt more lied to. Oh boy. There is some explaining to do here. Like, why is that so heavy? But at the same time, we know that everything in D&D is broken if you start looking into it, especially the economy. So we should just move on, forget this exists, and play the game with the rules that we have. And we can be, maybe we can be happy that way. Then use Power Word Fill to cover up any evidence. Ring of the Grammarian. While wearing this ring, you may change one letter in a spell name to another to create an entirely new spell. Original, Charm Person. Changed, Chasm Person. Resolved. Oh god, that is a lot more terrifying than the Charm Person. Gib had to be a dumb stat. I wanna play a tabletop RPG where my 6 stats are Gumption 16, Chutzpah 14, Moxie 18, Childlike Wonder 9, the cut of my Gib 7, and a certain je ne sais quoi 18. Those are pretty good stats, Jesus Christ. I have no idea what those are supposed to mean, many of them, but those are very good stats, I think. Chaotic Good in a nutshell. Ethan paid you $7. Chipotle, 9th grade. Your Venmo balance is now $7. My friend I haven't talked to in years just paid me back for Chipotle from 7 years ago. Yeah, that's chaotic good for you. Banishment. You send one creature to another place of existence. If they are native to the plane of existence that you're on, you banish them to a harmless demiplane until the spell ends. If they aren't native, they are banished with a faint popping noise, returning to their home plane. The Warlock. You want me to cast Banish on you for fun? The Kitsune, who doesn't know that she is native to the Feywild. Yes, I'll be back after a minute, right? The Warlock who knows. Oh god. Don't let the dice melt into the water. You all tired of rolling dice for each session? Just roll a bunch earlier in the week and then put it in the freezer for later. Follow me for more D&D life hacks. Hashtag you laugh, but this is the Divination Wizard's primary mechanic. Happened to my friend yesterday. When you start describing your next action and the DM asks, do you? No, I sense I've made a mistake of some kind. Can you put the original video over as well? Just cause I think it's really funny.
Look, Gwen, you have to treat a car like you treat a woman.
Go on.
No. I sense I've made a mistake of some kind.
What do I tell them? If I had a nickel for every time that my players asked to roll for dice, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Yes, it is weird as okay? What the hell? I admit that we rarely use material components. Homebrew wizards playing regular D&D for the first time and being forced to use material components. What is this place? What the f are components? Who uses them? Come on. That's not homebrew, okay? That's just part of the game to ignore the components, isn't it? Isn't it? Dispelling Warlock Myths number 1. The DM planning to cut off my Warlock's powers. Me knowing that Warlocks keep the powers that they already have even after breaking the pact. Nice mind games. A Warlock might lead a cult dedicated to a demon prince, an archdevil, or an utterly alien entity, beings not typically served by clerics. More often though, the arrangement is similar to that between a master and an apprentice. The Warlock learns and grows in power at the cost of occasional services performed on the patron's behalf. The magic bestowed on the Warlock ranges from minor but lasting alterations to the Warlock's being. Okay, I guess. It seems like you could, interpret it a bit in a few different ways, because it's a bit vague just from that sentence. But, interesting though. Did they not teach you all that Roigbiv is evil? New players. I think this dragon is going to help us with our quest. Veteran player. Am I alone in this? Or didn't you all notice that he was white? Find Traps is an excellent use of a level 2 spell slot. Find Traps. 2nd level divination with 1 action casting time, 120 feet range, only visual and spoken components, but doesn't matter because we ignore material anyway. Instantaneous as duration and can be cast by cleric, druid and ranger. Good lord, what is happening in there? A trap? A trap! Within line of sight, deliberately designed, giving a harmful or undesirable effect localized entirely within 120 feet of me? Yes. May I see where it is? No. No, come on. You're asking for way too much now. At least put some effort into designing a world map. What even is this? Let me guess. This vast land is unconquerable cluster of tundra and wilderness, and a supply officer's nightmare. Hint. Real life doesn't work that way. I bet you just got bored and never bothered adding any interesting features for the top left quarter of the map. Jesus Christ, those mountains, what is this, Mordor? I bet the evil hordes who want to conquer the world and destroy civilization as we know it live here. Is that an inland sea? Looks... Here be elves. Must strategic choke point. Weird jagged coastline. Who designed this? An alien? Probably a naval power, because being located on an island equals strong navy, am I right? Looks like a boot. Back to the drawing board, kiddo. Another conveniently placed mountain to protect the mighty empire from plundering, pillaging barbarian hordes, and sigh. Arabian Nights, because when your medieval fantasy worlds need a token exotic culture, it's always down south. 2 out of 10 would not explore. Also, this is the map of Europe if you haven't noticed, but it has an edited section on the right. It is a bit edited on the right. Other than that, it's, you know, it's pretty much that. Dungeons and Dummies. Congratulations, players! You've successfully defeated the Demi-Lich. Whoa, yeah! But before you can exit the dungeon, I have one final puzzle for you. A closed door. Oh god, that's terrifying. Do you want to just try to open it and probably get cursed for life or even die? Or spend a few hours, maybe a multiple session adventure opening the door? Maybe finding a way around it. Maybe go back to the original entrance, that could work. There are 2 types of DMs. The 2 types of fantasy writers. 1. Feverishly calculating the body mass of your dragon species, spent 5 hours last night researching the origins of steel, losing sleep over horseshoes, 20 tabs open, should a cockatrice be warm-blooded? Will die if they don't immediately figure out when honeybees were first domesticated. Then the second type. How about make-believe land has anything you want? Oh, I like the second type. I really like the second type of DM a lot. The first type is also good, but you just have to appreciate the second one. Alright, on that note, that's gonna be it for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, I really appreciate it, so thank you so much for the support given there. Links below if you want to check that out, as well as links to any social media, Discord server, subreddit, anything else. And yeah, that's it, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!